at 5.5 inequalities in one triangle. Can we not talk on top, please? We're going to compare measurements of a triangle to decide which side is longest or which side is largest, and use the triangle inequality. Okay, a longer side is across from the larger angle. So if we're looking at a triangle, this would be the largest side because this angle is the biggest, right?
Yes.
Pretty easy. Yes? Then the angle, the larger angle would be across the longer side, so the opposite. Okay? Exterior angle inequality theorem, the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is greater than the measure of either of the two non-adjacent interior angles. And triangle inequality theorem, the sum of the angles of two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. Okay, so if we've got a triangle, A, B, C, A and B must always be greater than C. Or you could do A plus C must be bigger than B. And B plus C must be bigger than A. Okay? Two sides of the triangle, when you add them together, have to be bigger than the third side, no matter which two sides you're talking about. And we'll go over some specific examples and it'll make more sense. Okay. It'll make more sense when we put numbers in it. Yes. Then it's not an actual triangle. It would be a open shape. So it wouldn't make an actual shape. Can we not talk while I'm talking? Okay. Shh. Can we? Yes, I am. Can we not talk while I'm teaching, please? All right, we're going to look at example 1. We're going to write the measurements of the triangle in the order of least to greatest. So first of all, it should be pretty easy. What angle is the biggest?
88.
Okay, so that comes last. B. What's the smallest?
37.
C. And so A would be in the middle. That'd be the least to the greatest, right? Now let's talk about sides. What side is opposite C?
AC.
AB.
AB.
AB is opposite C. What side is opposite A?
BC.
Okay, I did great.
And what side is opposite B?
AC.
AC. Let's see, least to greatest. We're good?
I did greatest.
Okay, let's do sides first for here. What is the smallest side?
DF.
DF. What is the next smallest side?
FE.
And what is the biggest side?
DE.
Okay, now let's do the angles. What side is opposite DF?
F. No. E.
Angle E. What side is opposite FE?
D.
So angle D would be next. And what's the biggest angle?
F.
Questions?
Is that it?
Yes.
Let's do it one more time.
What? You already should know. It's fun.
Okay,
I like to get some homework though.
let's look at example 2. Comparing side length and measures. We need to figure out the missing angle for this one. What are the interior angles of a triangle add up to?
180.
Okay, so we're going to go 180 minus what 63 and 27 is 10, 6, 7, 8,
Is it 910? Or
90.
90. Yeah.
So angle B must be 90. Okay, what is the shortest side then?
AB.
What is the next shortest side?
BC.
BC. And the longest side would be?
AC.
There we go. Okay. Yes?
Okay, how can it be 90 but it doesn't look anything like
It doesn't have to look anything like
It's
it.
not
They're
drawn
not
to
drawn
scale.
to scale. Nope.
Good job. Okay.
Just do 180 minus those things and you know it's 90. It's not that hard.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Doesn't look right.
What would be the smallest angle in triangle DEF?
E.
E. What is the next smallest angle?
D.
D. What is the biggest angle?
F.
There you go. Okay, let's move on.
I see a pattern here.
All right. We're looking at example 3. Two sides of a triangle are given. Describe the possible lengths of the third side. All right. So, what is 12 plus 16?
30. 28.
6, 7, 8, 28. So, the third side, we're going to call it X. It has to be what?
Good job. Less than 20.
The sum of the lengths of two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side.
So it's less than 20.
So, 28 has to be
Greater.
bigger than X, right? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
See.
So, yeah, basically that's it. Okay. So, if our third side is x, we know 12 plus x has to be,
28.
it has to be bigger than 16, right?
Yeah.
Right? So we subtract 12 from both sides, so x has to be bigger than 12, 13, 14, 15,
4.
16. 4. Okay? And we know that 16 plus x has to be bigger than 12, right? So we subtract 16 from both sides. Well, we know x is going to be bigger than negative 4, right? So we know x has to be between 28 and 4. Yeah. We okay with this? Not really?
Yeah, I'm good.
Want to try another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Feels like pointless.
All right. We know that the third side of a triangle, we're going to be asked lots of these questions on your homework and on your quizzes and tests. The third side of a triangle has to be smaller than the sum of the other two sides. So we know that 2 plus 5 has to be bigger than x. But we also know 2 plus x has to be bigger than 5. And what else do we know? 5 plus x has to be bigger than 2?
Yes.
Well, that's not a problem, right? We don't really have to do that last one, right? Because 5 is already bigger than 2. So we don't have to worry about that last one. 2 plus 5 is 7, so I know 7 has to be bigger than x. I subtract 2 from both sides, and x has to be bigger than 3. So x has to be greater than 3, but less than 7.
I kind of get it. Can I do the next one?
Sure.
No.
Yes.
I need to write down all the different possibilities.
Yeah.
What it could be.
No, you just have to do this. It just has to be between them.
No, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
first start it.
Yeah. And then I could eliminate that last one, right? Because I already know that 2 is bigger than 5.
Yeah, this much. Well,
Okay.
it's gonna be like hard to do that.
7
Homework
is
and
greater than
It's going to look just like this. All right. So I know that 4 plus 10 has to be bigger than x, right?
Yes.
What else do I need to know?
10 plus x has to be bigger. It has to be, but it's already bigger, so.
10 plus x has to be bigger than 4, but we don't really have to do that one, right? Because 10 is already bigger than 4. So we need 4 plus x has to be bigger than 10. So x has to be less than 14. Subtract 4 from each side. X has to be greater than 6. So x has to be bigger than 6, but less than 14.
I think we do try the next one on our own.
Yeah, let's try the next one on our own.
And it'd be
Try the next one on your own. Try it on your own, and then we'll go over the answer.
10 minus 4 is not 14. Why didn't you do anything? What did it miss?
10 plus 4 is 14.
I know.
10 minus 4 is 6.
But how'd you get 14? Oh, never mind. I see it.
This is combining those two things.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes.
How do you know which one to put first?
For the
Doesn't matter.
You know that thing that you did at the very end?
Yes.
14 and graded.
Yeah.
How do you like put all those together?
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
that's what I was asking.
Are you guys done with the?
No.
Hold on.
Okay. Let's wait 1 second until we're done, and then we'll discuss how we put them all. I
It's
know.
about cold in here.
Yes. You have to do both. So you got 1 plus 8. What's your answer? So 9 is greater than 9. Okay. Now you're going to do the next one. Which one's bigger, 1 or 8? Okay. So you know 8 plus 1 plus x has to be bigger than 9.
Usually first is my right.
Last one I was outside. So.
All right, let's go over this. I get some people that are confused. So the first thing is easy, right? We always know it's 1 plus 8 is greater than x, so we know 9 is greater than x.
Yes.
So then the second part's harder, though. Well, which one is it going to be? I'm going to do 8, right? Because 8 is the bigger one. So I know 8 plus x has to be bigger than 1. So I subtract 8 from both sides.
Wait, why don't you guys? I thought you did the.
Why would I do this? That's my question. We already know that.
So that's
So this would
1.
be 1. So you subtract 1 from both sides. So x has to be bigger than 7. Okay, now this is what I was asked about how to put them together. So you stick x in the middle, right? And you know x has to be less than something and it has to be bigger than something. Okay? What is x have to be less than?
9 like the 9.
What does x have to be bigger than?
7.
That's how you put it together.
So it's obviously have to be bigger than
Right. Or it could be 7.5. Or it could be
Wait, it has to be less than 9.
Alright, so this shouldn't be too bad for homework tonight, agree?
Wait,
Better than the other stuff.